Alunia Chaji, Darbaki Zimbadine, Jean-Yves Aqueda, and Cedric Gumard. Congratulations to all of our new directors. We had a lot of new one-star directors too. And I'm going to go ahead and read their names right now. Kenneth Curtis, Shaji Hayat, Juan Marquez, Rokaya Ambriet, Emil Joana da Silva, Driss Arab, Jordi Alvarez Matora, Tim Howard, Kayla Young, whose picture you see there in the left-hand corner. She's going to be with us this evening. Matilda Bernachot, Ronitha Curtis, Hamasu Engo, Zagatu Filatagla, Victorine Lacotte, Ophelia Planty, Veneri Umani, Melissa Polonia, and Benjamin Lamont. Congratulations to all of our new one-star directors. Way to go. And then we had a 3-star director with Emma Lawson Seneschal. Congratulations, Emma. That's a hard one to achieve. And of course, 4-star director who was just a 3-star just about 3.5 weeks ago. And like we anticipated that Sandra Divillard would go 4-star, and she did. So congratulations to Sandra Divillard for going 4-star director. And thank you, Sandra, for your leadership here at Trevorium. So congratulations to all of our rank advancements. And I want to thank Mr. Todd Strand too for doing a fantastic job on Saturday on our Saturday training. So thank you, Todd. You did a great job. And we're going to go ahead and go to Mr. Josh Hart now. Josh has got some announcements he's going to share. So take it away there, Josh.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Can you open up your screen there, buddy?
Trying to turn it on.
Yeah, we got you. There we go. Now you're on mute, Josh. There you go. Now you're good.
Can you guys hear me? Awesome. How's it going, everyone? We're so excited. So we're halfway through the month, and we're pretty close to the duplicator bonus. It ends April 31st. And we've had a lot of people qualify for the duplicator bonus. For those who don't know what the duplicator bonus is when you sponsor a new person that comes in. So I should be sharing my screen. It's not working. And boom. All right, perfect. So when you sponsor a new recruit in the month of April, and that person goes and sponsored their first personal, you're going to get an additional $50 on top of your leadership bonus. So it's a really great promotion. It really actually helps you and your team build with growth. That's why we're having so much rank advancements this month, and you guys are absolutely crushing it. So let's talk about the top 10 duplicator recruiters this month so far. So far, we actually have over 253 people that has qualified for the duplicator bonus. So that means that's an extra $50 that's going to 253 people. So this bonus is going to pay out quite a lot of money this month, and it's really exciting for everyone that's going to take part in this bonus. So the top 10 people are Jimmy, Gina Strand, I apologize, I'm not even going to pronounce that, Peluciana, I apologize for messing that name up, Anna, Audrey, Agathe, Epitone, Charlotte, Leah, and Larvey. So congratulations, guys. You guys so far are the top 10 duplicator bonuses, but every single one of you that's sponsored at least one person, it's 253 people that's qualified for the duplicator bonus. So it's really exciting. We look forward to seeing what the numbers are towards the end of the month. And go a little bit off topic here, but one thing that everyone has been talking about since I've been a part of network marketing and growing up as a kid is financial freedom. And I'm still learning to become financially free. I'm still working towards becoming financially free. And one thing, I don't think a lot of people really hear this side of the story of what it's like to be financially free as a kid's perspective. So all of you know that my father's David Hart, and he's been financially free for quite some time. And, you know, I have 3 kids, and my goal is to be financially free because I want more time. I want to have passive income. I don't want to stress out about bills, but I want to spend more time with my family. I want to go on vacations. I want to be their basketball coach. I want to be their baseball coach and, you know, go out and go on vacations. So me as a kid growing up, I've been extremely blessed because my dad became an entrepreneur and he had passive income. And he was actually my basketball coach. So after school every day, I was on 2 different travel ball teams, but I would do about 3 to 4 practices a week. And he would take me to those practices, stay. I can always guarantee him taking me, picking me up. And then every single weekend without fail, I had a basketball tournament. It was about 3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday. So it was the whole weekend. It was just him and me. We had a great relationship. And he was only able to do this because he was financially free and he had a passive income. So for those of you who are out there that probably have a young family, or you're trying to become financially free and you're learning how to become financially free and you're growing your income and you're growing your business, think about all the opportunities and all the time you can spend with your family when you become financially free. So without further ado, I'm going to pass this call off to my father, David Hart. Just want to say thank you so much for being such a great role model. Loved how we had such a great relationship growing up and how you were always able to be there for me because you didn't have to rely on a.
Right on the right side here.
I'm going to give it to you.
Josh, thanks, buddy. I love you.
Love you too.
Love you, Josh. Love you, Josh.
Love you, little boys.
Yeah, and your brothers love you as well. So, this is kind of it's definitely a family affair in our company and in our business. We've got your older brother Justin, who helps run the data. Della's daughter, my daughter as well. She runs the day-to-day operations. So, our goal has always been, mine and Della's goal has always been that, we want to leave a legacy for our children. And we're very proud of our 3 adult kids that work in the corporate offices. And who knows, maybe in a couple of decades, these 2 guys right behind me are going to be in there, and Josh and Justin are going to groom them to help them run the day-to-day operations. So, we plan on doing this business for generations to come. And my 2 boys here, my goal is to get these guys out on the golf course and playing golf. We just bought them a new set of golf clubs, both of them, and Della's got a set of clubs, and we're going to make golf a family affair here and get these guys trained up. I told the boys that, hey, if you learn how to play golf and you become a great golfer, that's something you can carry into business down the road. A lot of business deals are made on the golf course. So, anyways, I just got home from school all day. Mama Hart, you got anything you'd like to add here to our team? And
Hello, everybody.
just want to say hello. Okay. All right. So anyways, I'll continue on. I'll let you guys have a pass. John, you want to add, John or Jacob, you guys want to add something tonight?
Hi.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, you guys go hang out. I'll continue on. So.
Have a great day, everyone,
All right.
especially you, Josh.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I'm not quite sure where this statement came from, or becoming a digital nomad, but boy, do I really like, that statement in our company. See the world, compound your money, an online business from home, all these things, they're very attractive, whether you're talking about, being able to run your whole business from your smart cell phone today. It's pretty amazing. The ability to go out and travel and see the world and get 3 customers. And guess what? Your travel points are free. Now you're traveling around the country, the world, using travel points for next to nothing. And we've got some amazing vacations for you to travel, whether we're talking about world tours or the getaways or taking advantage of our NetNet travel site. I mean, really, it's the best on the planet. And then, man, are we hearing stories after stories of people compounding their money through the FX Trader program. And we give you the trade ideas. You can just look at those trade ideas, set up a test account at the beginning, a demo account. And, once you feel comfortable, you can transition. Once you understand how the calls are made, you can start doing the FX Trader. You can start doing the trade ideas and realize it into real money. So, very excited about where we're headed with the FX Trader product, guys. One day you'll look back and you go, man, I wish I would have got involved with that sooner, or you'll be saying, man, I'm glad that I'm involved now, and you're going to be able to impact thousands of people's lives just through that product. And we have two tremendous products when whether you're looking at travel, you're looking at the FX Trader, and then finally, the online business from home, your ability to help someone start their business from home here at Trevorium, it's powerful. I think in the free enterprise system across the world, there's not a better business model for the average person to get started in, because it's low startup costs. You can work it around your schedule. There's tax deductions available all across the different countries around the world. Just from every perspective, when you look at running this business, it just makes sense. You don't have to carry some kind of product. You're not getting garage qualified. You're not going to have your cabinet filled up with all kinds of products. You're talking about travel. Everybody understands it. They know what it is. It's fun to talk about, and everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to learn how to make money and compound their money. I think there's an awareness around the world today with people wanting to put together a plan B, have a better way, especially after, we've had a pandemic. We're coming out of the pandemic. Vaccinations are happening all over the place. I think Wednesday is the day I go to get my vaccination here. I know Todd and his wife Gina got theirs. Many others have got it. So, you know what? This is a great time to be involved with P2S. So, great memberships to be able to share. I just want to go through our Apple winner. In the March Madness bonus, we had the top recruiters: Apatone Chukutu, $1,000. Adrian Curtis won 500. Melissa Pont 250. And then we gave away Ethereum, $200 in Ethereum. And a gal that Lucressa Jeffrey won. I'll tell you kind of a funny story. She had emailed back and forth with Josh saying, hey, I don't feel very comfortable about doing this. And I told Josh, well, she doesn't feel comfortable. If you want, just tell her to, we'll pay her in cash. And she emailed back emphatically, no, please pay me in Ethereum, because with Ethereum, the potential, I believe it could 3-4x just this year alone. So don't, do some due diligence on that. It's not financial advice, but I'll tell you, I got some big, strong convictions about what Ethereum is going to do. I'm heavily vested in Ethereum. If you haven't looked into it, you need to spend some time and go check it out. It's really a phenomenal cryptocurrency. So, and then we had somebody win $200 in Bitcoin. Lucio Tutan won $200 in Bitcoin, and then 20,000 in loyalty points from Sandrine Foban won in the raffle. And our loyalty points, you guys earn loyalty points every time you book on the NetNet travel site. So think about this for a minute. You go to the NetNet travel site and you book travel at no markup at all, but you earn loyalty points that you can use at a later date. You can use your loyalty points on anything. You can use them on airfare. You can use them on rental cars if it's pre-booked and prepaid for. You can use it on hotels. You can use it on activities. So your loyalty airfare too. So your loyalty points are a great program that we have. We don't spend a lot of time marketing that, but there's tremendous value there, especially when you look at it at net rates. I mean, it's actually costs the company money when people book and we give them loyalty points. So you win big time through this membership. We give 1,000 travel points to Gael Monnier. And, one thing I'll tell you about this is that they get to use it either on their world tours, they can use it on their getaways, destinations all over the world. That's pretty incredible. I'll share with you guys, well, I'll show that in a second. World tour. So the world tour winner, Lucille Turk, she gets to go out and book a world tour because she won the raffle on the company. So congratulations to all those winners. I was going to share with you on the getaways that we just recently booked on the Getaway platform. Adele and I, we love using that platform to go spend a couple of days. It's such a great deal to go book on that platform. A seven days, 1-bedroom suite. We won't even be there for 7 days. But it was $7 we paid after travel points. It was such a great deal, $1 a night. We're like, hey, we'll just stay 4 days. We'll just come home 3 days early and just go enjoy our time. It cost us $7. So we're excited to be able to go do that. And I know that there's tons of value. And I can travel anywhere. I got the hookup on everything. Financially, it's not a challenge for me to go do anything anywhere in terms of travel. And I use our Getaway platform. So with that, I just want to let you guys know, be proud of what you're marketing with the Dreamcation platform, whether it's the Getaways or the World Tours. Now, I just want to quickly go back through some of the people that hit ranks over the last 30 days, starting at the 3-star director levels. We had hundreds of people hit 1-star directors. We had dozens and dozens of people hit 2-star directors. So you put all those names on in the last 30 plus days. But I do want to just kind of talk about some of the upper end achievements in the company, and people are moving on in our company and they're making money and they're creating residual income. And as a 3-star director, your base pay is $2,100 a month. That's just your daily residual pay. And then on top of that, you got to add in that you could be earning the $600 car bonus. And then on top of that, you've got coded money. And we've had, you could earn anywhere from coded money, 3-star directors, if they're growing and building their business and recruiting a couple of people a month is what you should do at the 3-star director level. You can earn anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000. Some have even earned more at the 3-star director level in coded commission money on top of all the other money. So you can earn some substantial income just at the 3-star director level. And then of course, Deborah Taylor, I just want to congratulate you again. In the last 30 days, you hit that 4-star director level. And I know that you will be an ambassador before the ambassador trip, which is another positive thing. So therefore, we're excited about your growth in the company. And then, of course, Sandra Duvall, she's doing a phenomenal job as well. She started, I believe, in November in our business, and she was just a 3-star director. She's a 4-star director. She's very close to actually going ambassador in our company here. I'm sure she'll have that done in 30 days or less. So another person that's having success in the business. And then there's another 4-star director that broke here within the last 30 days. And Appy's done a phenomenal job. Got the chance to do a Zoom call with him with Danny. And, he's going to be an ambassador too. And of course, that ambassador vacation, if you haven't dug into it, if you go onto the website, Trevorian.com, and you click on, I think it's income or Todd, maybe you can grab that and tell them exactly where to click when I bring you on the call. But there's a whole section on there on ambassador bonuses and what you get. And you can see a 5-star, 5-diamond resort in Cancun at the Grand Palladium, staying at the TRS. You're either going to have a loft suite with a jacuzzi on the 2nd floor, or you're going to have a pool suite where you got a private pool in your backyard. You get you get all the exclusive dining privileges that only the TRS people get, exclusive pool, premium alcohol, plus spa passes that we're going to give you. You're going to go to a special show, all kinds of stuff at that ambassador trip. That trip would, and $1,000 airline credit to get down there. It would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars for 2 people to go down there on that trip. I bet more than $5,000 to go down there on that trip and do everything that we're going to do for our ambassadors. And you get that for hitting that rank. And, corporate America doesn't offer that. Most people that have their own businesses, they don't have the opportunity to go do something like this. But here at Trevorian, we want to make a special deal about going ambassador. And our next ambassador that broke here in the last 30 days or so was Aurelie Walham. And her name, she goes by Lily, so I'll just call her Lily. She's an amazing woman. She's done an incredible job with her team. I think she's first time in network marketing with us. Been here a couple of years, and today she's an ambassador in a business. She's about this close to going 1-star ambassador. She'll have it done here. Probably within a few weeks, actually, she's going to be a 1-star ambassador. So, congratulations to her. As I show these higher ranks, they're a little tougher to achieve. They don't happen overnight. People that are consistent and stay after it in our business do the action steps on the phone, talking to people, sharing the opportunity, talking to people's people about sharing the opportunity. When you do that, you do those action steps over a period of time, you're going to create duplication in our business. You're going to find people that are like-minded like you, like-minded like the leaders that you're following. They're going to get up and they're going to start to share the business. And, you know, Lily did this here in the pandemic. She's done a phenomenal job. Now, also, I want to, you know, just quickly talk about Sabrina Laurent. She's become our number 2 income earner in the company. And she is this close from going 3-star ambassador, and she's done an incredible job with her team. So lots of rank advancements that are happening. Seems like she just went 2-star ambassador. The momentum's here on her team, and it won't be very long before she goes 3-star ambassador. So what does all this mean? First time in network marketing for her, as I share all these different stories or show success profiles of people finding success in our business. You know, what it just says that, hey, listen, if somebody else can do it, you can do it too. I remember my basketball coach. I was real fortunate that I had an assistant coach. He played for the Chicago Bulls back in the 60s. His name was Steve Pecci. And he taught me how to shoot a basketball. I had white boy disease. I wasn't very fast and I couldn't jump, but I could sure shoot the rock. And that was because of him. And I remember sitting in the after a workout with him, and the next day I was going to go try out for this all-star team, this Converse all-star team in my junior year, which I did make. And one of the teammates, one of the guys on that team was Reggie Miller, who played in the NBA. That's time for another story. But I remember him telling me I was just full. I was drenched in sweat. I was super tired, sitting there in the locker room, and I was hunched over. And I looked up to him and I said, "Do you think I got a chance to make the Converse team? You think I could do that?" And it's funny. He goes, "Hey, let me tell you something. Those guys that you're going to compete against, they put their shoes on the same way you do. They put their shoes on one at a time. And if you were to cut them open and cut your arm open, and you were to bleed out, your blood is red. Well, guess what? Their blood is red too. So you're just like them. You just, what you need to do is go in and you need to go after it with a vengeance. You need to want it better than they do." And so, you know, I took that to heart. I remember the next day going into that, those tryouts, and I was like number 148. And there was 200 kids trying to make the team on 10 spots. And I just remember that going after it with everything I had, because I wanted to achieve my goal. And I believe that sports and things that we achieve in life are the same. I think that if you go after it with conviction here at Trevorium, and you're sharing the opportunity and you're doing the work ethic and the action steps, guess what? You're only going to find success, but you got to be sold. You got to be all in. I mean, take Todd Strand. Todd Strand doesn't look left. He doesn't look right. He's been in the company for 8 years here at Trevorium. And he doesn't look left or he doesn't look right. I mean, it's a long-term mindset for him. He's not looking to go anywhere else. He's locked in with Trevorium, and he plans on building it longer and stronger than anybody in the company. So now that's his mindset. So you may do it longer and stronger than him. But that's his mindset. He's committed to that task and that endeavor. And that's a big part of doing anything in life, is just being committed. In our company, in our business, and what we do, you know, people follow your convictions. They follow your belief. They follow you when you tell them, "I'm doing this," and they can sense it in your voice, in your action steps. They can see it in your face. And that's what you want to do. And guys, we've been in business for 9 years. We've paid out 8 figures in commissions. We've never been late on paying commissions. Our company is debt free. In fact, we're so debt free. I'll just share this with you. We pay our lease for our corporate offices a year in advance. I mean, when I say we carry no debt, we literally carry no debt. We are a cash rich company. We are solid. We are here to stay. And you know what? It's an opportunity here for you to go after it. With everything that we've put in place, we've enhanced this company in multiple areas with our different products, our services, our compensation plan, our websites, our marketing materials. I mean, if you haven't been to the stories.trevorium.com, you need to go look at that. I mean, there's so many things, and I've taken a lot of time here, so but you've got to go dig through our websites, go dig through our back office, go look at the training site, go look at all the marketing videos. I mean, this is done for you to help you succeed in business. And you get this for just $49.95 a year. So in 2019, we were going to have the annual membership fees start in 2019. Well, and then of course we went through COVID, so we went ahead and we prolonged it to all the way here to actually April 23rd. But you know what? Let me tell you something. It's a great value at $49.95. It's a little more than $4 a month. It's an annual fee. If you want to stay a partner in our business, that for that money you get a replicated website, training, all the training, marketing videos, back office reporting system, the ability to earn commissions. Anybody that's been in longer than a year, you'll have to renew your annual membership fee before or on the 23rd if you want to still have your ability to be a partner, allow you to recruit people, keep your marketing website. If you don't, then you can just be a customer with us. But I'm sure everybody that's on the phone tonight, you know, you guys are here, you're investing time in your business and you're here to learn. And this is a small investment. If you've been in less than a year, you're not required to pay the $49.95. That'll come up on your annual 1-year anniversary in the business. Okay, you'll see, you can also see something in the back office, a pop-up screen that says, hey, you know, pay it now, or this is due on the 23rd. So if you're longer than a year. All right, the Travori, last thing I want to say, that partnership fee is non-refundable. We have a refund policy for 14 days on the membership, but the partnership fee is non-refundable. So I just want to get that out there. You might see that it's been added on to the enrollment page. So I'm running, guys. I like to give it away. I like the people to take advantage of it. And so we have, and if you live in the United States and you're gonna go to Paris, do your due diligence. Make sure that you can get in. If you can't get in, don't go. The rules and everything is lightening and changing over there. We have our vaccine shots. If we can go, Dell and I plan on being there. We're gonna do a training along with Danny over there as well. So it's at the Hyatt Regency in the Paris Hotel. This is an incredible stay. You can go stay here now for the platinum pricing for $209. So for $209, you can go stay at this hotel for 4 days, 3 nights, includes your taxes, and it includes breakfast, a buffet breakfast for 2. I'm like, what? That should be like per night. It should actually be more than that per night. But you get that whole stay for $209, titanium price $319. Now we've done something extremely special. It's for the first 20 people here. We're going to give away 10,000 loyalty points once the booking's been completed and you've gone on that trip. When you come back, we're going to give you 10,000 loyalty points that are loaded up to your NetNet travel site. So take advantage of that and go make that happen. So, you know what, with that, you know, I guess what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to turn the call over to a very good friend of mine. We've known each other for 22 years. And I've seen this guy go through all kinds of challenges, and he always seems to come up on top, has a great attitude, and is a tremendous leader and mentor to many people here in the company. And that's none other than our top income earner, a good friend of mine, Mr. Todd Strand. So Todd, with that, I'm gonna let you take the call over.
All right, I appreciate that, Mr. David Hart. And by the way, I mean, absolutely incredible presentation and inspiring watching all the various people and all the rank advancements. And I mean, how many people have come into the company, and you're seeing how quickly it's all happening. And this is all, you know, happened during the pandemic. I mean, all of that success we were talking about were people who laid the foundation during a time when is anybody even traveling? I mean, that kind of question was coming up. Now that pendulum swinging the other way, where everyone's talking about traveling, and a lot of us are getting our vaccinations, things of that nature. And you're going to see people just absolutely skyrocket from here. So it's going to be incredible. But I did line up several people for tonight. And we have Mr. Danny Seguin all on here. Danny Bling Bling. By the way, Danny's been part of our Wednesday calls on a regular basis now, does a phenomenal job. Want to congratulate everybody that's been doing the FX trading. Want to give a special shout out to Jeff Miner, who, by the way, came into our company first and foremost for the travel program. He's knowing Daryl Maria Roberts, and that's what he was excited about. and just started hearing about the trading. And so he kind of just stumbled into it and listened to a couple things, and got a demo account and started having some success. And he put 10,000 in his account to start trading, and in no time at all, I mean, he more than doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. I mean, incredible things are happening for Jeff. And so again, not financial advice. Markets go up, markets go down. Today's heroes or tomorrow's zeros. But again, big time things are happening in that arena. It's something you want to pay attention to. And my goal is to help all of you at least get a demo account. I mean, even whether you trade any real money or not, at a minimum, get a demo account. Hey, Miss Adela. You guys are on mute, so I didn't know if you were going to say something, Adela, or not. You guys are muted. Still muted. There we go.
There we go. Hello, hello.
Hey, Ms. Adela.
Hi, Mr. Touchstrong. How are you?
I'm great. Did you love your flowers?
I had double today. My beautiful daughter, Paulina, she brought me flowers to the office, and then I got flowers yesterday from our CEO and founder, Mr. David Hart. So very happy.
Hey, one of the places that we're headed off to in the world tours, we're going to be going to Fox K.
You know what? The question is where we're not going this year. We're going to be everywhere, and I'm ready for let's go. Vámonos.
Vámonos.
We'll let you get back to it, Todd.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun year of travel, but I think that's a big part of it is how many people are getting their vaccinations, how many people are crawling up the walls, dying to get out there traveling. And so when you see some of all of the rank advancements, you see some of the success, and it was monumental. What Mr. David Hart just outlined. I mean, that is just the very, very beginning, because it's going to skyrocket from here. I'm going to first go to a couple of people that are on that path of skyrocketing. The first person I'm going to go to is a young gentleman. His name is Hamasu. A lot of people just call him Sue. And he's out of Buffalo, came on board. In fact, he was sponsored by Jamal Swans. And we'll give Hamasu a chance to come on the screen here. But he was sponsored by Jamal Swans out of Buffalo, New York. And it took Jamal 2 years to get him to kind of come over and take a look at what we're doing here. But he came on board, and in 30 days, actually a little bit less than 30 days, he became a one-star director. That's kind of record time in our company. He's just getting warmed up. By the way, him and Danny Bling are going to have a lot in common, because he's got a flair for he wants to be driving the Maseratis and taking the Lear jets, all that kind of stuff. So, Sue, I know you're a little shy, right? He's a little reluctant to come on here, a little camera shy, but he did it last night, did a great job. Congratulations on being a one-star. I think this is the first time you've officially met our CEO and founder and the First Lady of Travorium, Miss Adela Hart.
How you doing? What's going on? I'm Hamasu. I'm out of Buffalo, and this is my team. I'm here with my team. We're celebrating at my house.
What's up, team?
This is Team TNT. We travel and trade, 250 lifestyle. We're a group out of Buffalo, New York, shooting for the goals, changing people's lives, just making an impact on this company. Working with Christoph, he's teaching us how to do the Forex and the trading and stuff like that. So we're interested in that too. Also the travel agency thing in there, that's a great opportunity too. So people should really look into that, because there's a lot of, interest and stuff going on in there. And then for ourselves, just being able to travel for cheap ourselves, bring our family somewhere exclusive and exotic and kind of give them a life-changing experience. And also, spread the word around so your team could give those people experience and those people experience. So you just got to keep handing out experience. And where's it coming from? It's coming from this company.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sue, if you had a kind of a forecast for you and your team as you look kind of down the road, the next 30, 60, 90, even 6 months, what do you see in your guys' future?
Big things. A lot of 2 stars and 1 stars popping up behind that. It's going to be a quick duplication, because we're a business owning organization, TNT. We're explosive. So we all own businesses, so we know how to deal with people. So we're always going to be out there talking to people, because we talk to people every day. We take orders every day. So it's just like you utilize the skill that you have and put it to this and do the same thing and create customers and, let them become customers. And, it's just a big duplication thing. So my team is really pushing for the next 45 days, some great news. We work in the morning, work at night. Sometimes we stayed up to 4 a.m. talking to people on the phone, because we had that many people interested in getting this. And that's why it was able for me to generically put together that team and start this program.
Yeah, that's one thing that you guys will find out about Sue is, him and his team, they're hungry. I mean, up until 4 a.m. talking to people. And Sue, I know you said you're a little camera shy, but you're a natural. You're an absolute natural. Congratulations to you and your entire team. TNT, here we go.
Traveling trade, 250 lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And, I would just like to say, like, Jamal was tracking me down for 2 years, and I kept saying, no, and that's what it is with the company. You don't go hunting people down. You let them come to you, feel comfortable. It took them 2 years to make me really feel comfortable and make a decision, and then I talked to my friends. They made the decision. They know people. They're going to make the decision. Who doesn't want something sweet like this? And thank you, Mr. Hart, on behalf of my team. We're very excited to be in your company and show what we can do. Shout out to Deborah Taylor. She's been talking to us a lot. Todd, you've been talking to us a lot. Ryan V, he's been talking, so we just trying to, get things going.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Hart?
Congratulations. Nice to meet you, Sue, and your team back there too.
Nice
I see
to
you
meet you
guys.
guys. Yay.
This is, introduce yourself, y'all. Introduce yourselves.
I'm his nephew.
That's Maurice.
I'm China.
Hey, China.
And there's
Hi.
Jeffrey. And there's Jeffrey. So
Hey,
that's my
Jeffrey.
team. It's nice to meet you guys. And thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. Thank you for coming on tonight. In China, good to put a face with the voice.
I know, thank you. I was gonna say when he said what you had said to us, it really encouraged me when you had said, they not on our time, we on their time. So that made me feel really, really better about bringing people in, because I did kind of feel like they was on my time.
Yeah, by the way, phenomenal story, guys. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. And a shout out to Jamal, by the way, because number one,
Yeah.
two things, it shows you got a professional follow up, and two, you got to stick around long enough for people to come back around and say, you know what, maybe I do want to take a look at this. Maybe I do want to join now. And if you guys can't tell, this is the formation of a massive, massive team that's going to happen. And what if Jamal would have been like so many other people where, 60 days later, 90 days later, maybe, you get defocused and distracted. And there was just that thing I did one time, but Jamal's kept the focus, the eye on the prize. And that's why the team's happening for him. So again, congratulations, guys. Tell you the next place I'm going to go to is to the Reverend Judy Cunningham. And Reverend Judy's got an incredible story. I've known Reverend Judy. I've talked to her a number of times, but I did not know the whole story until I was on the Zoom last night with Pastor Deborah and Guy Taylor. They do an amazing job every Sunday night. Shout out to them. But Reverend Judy, if you don't mind, to talk about some of the divine providence that brought you here.
Well, thank you, Todd, for having me to give my testimony. But God is just too good. This Tavorium, what we have, the plan that we have is above and beyond anything I expected. And what happened was, I left, I've been a pastor for over 20 years. So I left the traditional church in September 2020. And I was going to start a global ministry in Africa. And so God had given me this dream over 30 years ago. And I said, he'll show me when it's time. And so, I knew it was that time. And so then I had another dream late October. And in that dream, I saw all these little squiggly lines, and I was doing something I never had done before. And I was like, well, what in the world is that? Because I thought it was the stock market. I was like, I don't know anything about that. And the very next day, Apostle Deborah friend requested me on Facebook. And before I accept the friend request, I always go to the person's page and check it out. And I saw all of this Forex stuff and those same little squiggly lines. And this was coming to travel, and they were going to meet together. And it was a no-brainer for me. I knew that was God telling me I needed to get in. And so I got in. And I thank God that she did send me that request, because it's just been a ride ever since. And so with all of that, I believe that this is just an opportunity and a time that God has placed this travel club for me to use as a vehicle to travel and spread his word. And I started talking to people. I've got my young people on one side, and I'm trying to put the church on the other side. And I wouldn't be where I'm at now if it wasn't for my team. Two of my stars, my superstars, is TJ the boss and Ronitha Curtis, and they really have been running on that leg. And so I've been running on the other leg, and I just know God is about to do a great thing. And so, you know, I said that, you know, when you put him first, he will do what he said he's going to do. And so I put him first in everything. I believe this is an ordained moment for me. It's an ordained moment for the church. It's a way for, you know, not only for the ministry to go global, but to help empower other people. Because I've never been in anything where you could just get a few people and get paid immediately. I've been in travel clubs before. So this is not my first rodeo, you know, but God has been good to me. And so I just thank you for allowing me to come on and tell that story, because if it had not been for Apostle Deborah contacting me, I never would have heard of Travorium. And I am Travorium proud. I want to thank you, Mr. David Hart, for you following God's lead and doing what he told you to do when you started Travorium. And Todd, you've been helpful, and lots of other people have been helpful, but you know, my goal is before the end of December, I want to be $100,000 earner. I already told the Lord what I wanted, y'all. So he got my request. So we're going to see what happens. But thank you for having me on.
Amen. Amen. Well, Reverend Judy Cunningham, thank you for coming on. You could tell she's a mighty, powerful lady. She speaks with conviction. She's got so much passion. She's on a lot of the calls of Pastor Deborah. I mean, there's no doubt you're going to be hearing a lot more from her and seeing her on world tours, and you're going to impact countless people all around the world. So thank you so much. Mr. David Hart, Mr. Della, any thoughts you have, any comments? He's got
I just love hearing the story. You know, it's one of Adele and I's passions or goals is to impact many people's lives in a positive way. So when I hear Judy say that the kind of income that she wants to make, I know she's going to make a big impact on a lot of people's lives. So thank you for the testimony that you want from Travorium.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Amen. Amen. Well, I tell you, the very next person I'm going to take this to and have him close the whole thing out is the gentleman who actually saved us tonight, because they changed how you got to go live on the Facebook page. And so tonight, you know, I got on, set up the whole countdown, right? And I go live on the Facebook page. They're like, who changed all the buttons, right? And so luckily, Danny had done it earlier today. And so Danny came on, made him the host, and we got it done like right as Mike was doing the call. So for those of you that are on the Facebook page, you might have been like about 30 seconds behind tonight. And that's why, because we weren't sure how to do it. And so I still have to call Danny after this and say, okay, so what buttons do you push now? But I've gotten to travel the world with Danny. His team's blowing up. It's spreading to every continent. We call him Danny Bling. He's always on fire. Been doing an amazing job on the Wednesday calls, by the way, bringing on Forex stories. He's got Forex stories. He's got travel stories. He's got making money stories. He's got hanging out in Mexico for a month stories. He's got going executive chairman stories. So the man who's on fire, Mr. Danny Bling, I turned it over to you, my friend.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd. You know what? I experienced that same problem earlier today when we had over 400 people on our live on the French team. I'm like, hold on, let me go live. Oh, okay. You know, boom, 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 boom. So I figured out real quick. So that's why tonight, when you message me, I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow, amazing call tonight. And we're blessed today. I know we're going to have some signups tomorrow, because every man out there is probably saying, hey, honey, come see, it's a good company. We have Adela Hart here and the husband's here. So look how pretty she is. Can I join this company? So people are going to sign up. So thank you, Adela. Every time you show up, people come and they feel confident. They trust David. But when you're there, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story.
Very good, Daddy.
Yes.
There's a Adele Hart, and oh, by the way, her husband. I like that.
Yes. A power couple. Thank you for everything you guys do. Earlier today, we had a live. We had a live with my team, the French team, and David came and he shared some amazing news, and they love you so much. So again, my phone is still running off the hook. We love David. We love David. They can't speak English, but they know how to say we love David. You've impacted thousands of lives, brother, thousands of lives. And every day they are so blessed. I mean, for them, it's like, okay, he doesn't speak French, but still comes on and he, blesses us with everything, and everything you do for the French team is appreciated by me and by them. I know we're on fire right now. I'm on fire, but they're on fire. I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at all the contests and everything. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I'm at the point in my business right now where it's like almost, here's the keys. You guys do what you guys do. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I wish that on every single one of you. And like Todd mentioned earlier, if you stay here long enough, right? If you plant your seed long enough, eventually it will grow. It might take some time, but if you pour some water, you go back to it, you pour some more water, you go back to it, you pour some more water, eventually it grows. And that's what's been happening. I did not start in this business with a team. I did not have any success. Again, I was probably minus $3,000, so no success. But I said yes. You know, I said, you know what, let me do this. Let's join and let's see what happens. But throughout my journey, number one, I participated, okay? So you need to participate. You need to use the product. You need to travel. You need to do the trading if you're doing Forex, okay? So I remember on a trip that we went to the Bahamas. It was David's birthday, and we're on a boat. And my first partner, Bryce, was with me. And this week I had a reflection. I had a moment of, USA. And I'm like, when did I go all in? And I said, I think that was then. I was already in. I was already a 2-star, but I was still kind of like trying to learn and understand the business. But on that trip, I got to meet Josh. By the way, shout out to Josh, right? I got to meet other leaders there, and I got to meet David, and we spent some extra time together after that trip on the boat. And I think that's when I said, you know what? That's it. I'm going all in. I'm going to go hard, and I will build, and I will get to my goal. And my goal is not on 1-star ambassador. Todd just mentioned my goal is executive chairman. And by the time I get there, I'm going to make sure that there's other levels after it. Okay, you guys listen to me. I'll make sure there's other levels after executive chairman. Now, you guys got me on live. So I then made a decision to go. Go ahead, David.
I'm just going to tell you there will be.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the company's been around 9 years. David mentioned that earlier. I'll say it again, 9 years. And yet we are unknown. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. 9 years, yet unknown. Okay. You guys need to take advantage of that. Okay. It took me 3 years to get where I am right now. And now I'm looking at my team and I see people ranking up, passing me, which is, for me, it's a blessing because now I can tell people, hey, I told you guys, if you start here, I'm here, but you could pass me. So it's legit. Okay. You can pass me. And I'm happy. And I cheer on Apitone that became a 4-star. Sandra, a 4-star, will be another ambassador. I'm running out of fingers of how many ambassadors I have. Okay. If you look at our comp plan, you want to figure out how many ambassadors you need to get to your goal. I'll tell you right now, I need 60. I already know, right off my finger, I need 60 of them. So the more I get, the more I'm getting closer to my goal, right? So another thing I want to mention real quick. So my journey, like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy. You get lots of ups and down. But when you have a chance to grow with a company, right now we have lives every day. On Mondays, we have corporate calls. You guys don't have to do anything. Imagine every single day tell someone, what are you doing Monday night? Monday night, you get to see the CEO. How many companies out there can you meet the CEO every single week? I'm still looking for them. There's clues in what we have that people are not taking advantage. Every Monday night, you can invite people and hear from our CEO. Do you guys understand the power of this? Every other people, my phone get blasted all the time lately, right? People are trying to reach out to me. Hey, Danny, you need to come and check this out. And I leave them blank. I don't even reply. I don't even answer. I'm not on that plan. I'm on this plan. There's nothing else better out there, right? When one of my partners, Timmy Ho, that David knows, she asked me this week, Danny, when did you go all in? So that's when I told her, but she goes, when did you know that you knew? I said, you know what? When I understood the man, all right? I understood the man. I said, we have David Hart. We have a great compensation plan, travel, everything. That's good. Other companies could try to do the same, but they're not on our level. But we have David Hart. And that alone, to me, is the most important thing. I don't have to stress about nothing. My money comes in every single week. I actually think that David has the money already in a payment system already rolled out for next week. That's how he cheats. That I know. That's how he does it. He's like, okay, how much is it going to cost me this week? 1 million? Okay, put that in there. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just put that in there. The money coming in, right? That's the only way, because the money's there every single week. There's no glitch, there's no nothing. That's powerful. I hear people crying all the time on the internet. Yeah, I'm winning my money. They're like this. Where's my money? Where's my money? We don't have to worry about that. And that's powerful. That's powerful. You have a product that is instant gratification. You have a product that people say, I want to have fun tomorrow. Book a hotel, go, leave, take a plane, just go. Instant gratification. Have you ever heard someone say, I booked a hotel and the hotel didn't exist? Wait, I'm waiting. Exactly, right? You go in the back office, book a hotel, the hotel's there. I mean, what can go wrong? Nothing, nothing. So you were giving the ability for people to travel the world. Do you know how many women out there right now are going to watch this live and say, I need to go on my honeymoon. We didn't do it in 2020. I need to get that done. Where are they going to look for? They're going to look for a platform, forget it for, you know, to be able to travel and do get their honeymoon on. The husband's like, wait, where can I get a discount? Hold on a second. I heard about something called Trevorium, 70% off, right? He's like, honey, I'll get you the best villa in the world. Don't worry about it. Where can I get 70% off? That's what we have. Do you understand the market that we have? Right? Do you understand the kind of market that we have? And now that we have the Forex, okay, now that we have the Forex, man, that's a whole other ball game. Last night I get a phone call. Okay, one of my partners, she texted me, messaged me. It's like, Danny, I'm really busy right now. I have someone that saw my post and he's interested in Forex. I said, okay, give me his number. I'm ready. Give me his number. I think it was around 11 o'clock at night. Okay, I don't know what I was doing up, working. I get my phone, I give him a call. I said, hi, my name is Danny Segrinal. Is this Jack? He says, yeah, this is Jack. I said, how you doing, brother? He says, good. He's like, yeah, so I did trading before, but you know, I haven't done it in a while, but I started posts. I want to know more. Okay, I want to know more. I said, no problem. He goes, but Danny, you know what? I don't want to learn. I just want to, just tell me, be a straight shooter. Just be a straight shooter with me. I said, no problem. So by the time I got off the phone, he was not only registered as an FX trader, okay? He opened his broker account. He put money in his broker account. He placed his first trade. And this morning, he messaged me and he made about $200. Boom. When he called me this morning, said, Danny, I made money already. I said, you know what? That's exactly how it was supposed to happen. I'm like, yes, good thing he got a good trade and he made money already. What do you think is going to happen with this gentleman? He's like, Danny, I got a buddy of mine that's going to come in. I'm going to find other people. This is unbelievable. And thank you for your help. He just texted me tonight. He said, are there any trades? I said, I'm like, let me get back to you. I'm on a live right now. But just like that, there are people that are looking. There are people that are looking. So when those people are if you're out there and you're actually sharing, you have a chance to win. But you have to share. One thing I want to share on my screen real quick. I want to share something with you guys, okay? So let's go right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so let's look at numbers, because I love numbers. I'm a numbers guy, okay? I'm a numbers guy. So I'm thinking about my business, and I'm like, I'm in Canada, okay? The #1 country in the world. Because if I go look, actually, let me, I'm gonna do something live with you guys, okay? I'm gonna do something live with you guys, okay? So top country in the world. Okay, watch this. You're like, top country in the world. What's gonna pop up? Boom. Look at that, people. Look at that. #1 country in the world, Canada. Shout out to all my Canadian friends. #1 country in the world is Canada, right? This came out April 13. So I'm like, okay, Danny, you're in the #1 country in the world. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about that? Well, listen, I'm looking at my population. Got 38 million people. Now I don't have that many partners here. All my partners, I gotta take a train, a Uber, a train, a plane, cross the ocean, and get to my partners all the way in France. But right here, I could do what I did already right here. 38 million people. But that's not, I mean, that looks like a lot. But then you look at the USA, 331 million. How many ambassadors can we get? How many ambassadors can we get with 338 million people? You guys, David said something today, and it resonated with me, right? It's like, you got to be strong enough, right, to accept the no's. You're going to get people that are going to say no to you, but some people are going to say yes. If someone tells me, Danny, it's too hard for me to stay in this business, I tell them, did you talk to 331 million people? The answer is always, no, I didn't get that yet. Well, then you can't quit. If you quit, only if you reach 331 million people. And then I'm going to break out these numbers. Now look at these numbers. They're rolling, right? How many people were born today? 350,000. Can you get the executive chairman? 350,000 people were born today. By the time you get through 7 billion, right? By the time you get to 7 billion people, do you think you have a chance to make it in this business? All right? Look, it keeps on going. It doesn't stop. There's just no chance in the world for you not to win. There's just no chance. The numbers are on your side. The numbers are on your side. The question is, what you're going to do about these numbers? Okay? You're watching this live, you're happy, you're excited, but what you're going to do about these numbers? Okay? Are you going to go to work tomorrow? Are you going to pick up your phone and say, hold on a second, let me text a message? Because every single time you're not reaching out to somebody else's, okay? Every single time you're not reaching out to someone, somebody else's, okay? And they should all be here. We should have 10 million plus partners in this company. We should have 100 million plus, okay? I think David Hart has a bank account that has enough room for 100 million and more, okay? I think we all do. We all do. We have bank accounts. Ask people that question. Do you have room in your bank account? That's my sentence. You could take it. It's not copywritten. You could take it from me. When you're talking to someone on the phone, say, listen, I only have one question for you. Do you have room in your bank account for more zeros? Yes or no? They're going to smile. You can't see them because you're talking on the phone, but they're smiling. Right, Adela? They're smiling. They're like, yes, I got room in my bank account. Then come on down, just like the Price is Right. Come on down. Join the business. Let's make some money together. Either way, whatever it is that you're doing, one day you're going to want to take a vacation, okay? In school, they teach us to make money so that we have money when we retire. In school, they should teach us how to get rich now, not when we retire. We want to make money now, okay? Very, very important. So share this live, okay? We have lots of people that came on. Judy came on. Hamisu came on. Todd Strand, a number one income earner, came on. David was on. He blessed us with his wife tonight with a beautiful smile, right? Invite people to watch this on a replay. Tell people every single Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday. On Saturday, we got free training, right? Free training on Saturday. You don't even have to train your team. Man, can it get any easier than this? On Saturdays, you got to tell your team, hey, guys, you guys want to do a Zoom? I'm going to teach you guys how to get rich. They'll be like, yes, okay, come on down. I have a speaker for you, Todd Strand. It's that simple. It's that simple. Every single, right? You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to lift the finger, okay? So on that, I'm going to give it back to you, David, so you can do your final thoughts. But thank you, brother, for having me on. Thank you for blessing my family with this opportunity. And let's go bless a whole lot of people all over this world.
Wow, Danny, it's hard to follow that up with all that energy. What a great job. How fun was it today to be on that Zoom with the Team France and all the different, actually, it wasn't just Team France, it was multiple countries that all spoke French. It was a fun night tonight, today, to be on that Zoom with you.
Yes, Wallace de Fortuna, Reunion, France, Guadeloupe, French Polynesia, Reunion. I mean, you know, we're everything that's French. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, do I have a dominance on the French language? Ha 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 ha. You know, it's like, yes. But no, it was definitely fun, and they enjoy it. They love those types of Zoom. They love it.
That was a good time. It's something that we've got scheduled out for several months in advance, and it's you know, one of the final thoughts that I'll part you guys with. You know, it's important to plan out where you see what you're doing in your business, where you're going to be 30 days from now, where you're going to be 60 days from now, where you're going to be 90 days from now, making that commitment on being on Zooms, getting your teams on Zooms, accessing Dreamcation platform and going on and being a product of the product, opening up a demo account and start, you know, the FX Trader product, and then turn that into like your guide, your testimony, where he made a couple $100 in his first couple of days. It's a great time to get started, guys, and it's just about being committed and following through. So, you know, plan out your business, follow up, follow through, be a product of the product, and be committed, and you'll see big things happen, just like Danny and a lot of the other leaders that are making it happen. I'm so excited for the people that came on and did testimonies tonight. Just realize that, guys, you can be next. If you're listening in, you're going, can I do this? The question, you can do it. The question is, will you do the proper steps to go get it done? Where do you find out where to do those proper steps from? Your successful upline that's gone and done it before you. If you do what they do, you follow what they've done, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You just duplicate what successful people do, and you will have what they have. So with that, from the Hart household, Adele and I want to say good night, and we'll see you next week on the corporate call. So with that, Boss Mode, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody.